Hey, what's up guys? So today I'm gonna do a vocal workout, and specifically what I want to target today is I want to strengthen my belting in the higher registers. So I've been singing some hard rock songs, so what I'm trying to do is trying to develop that strength so that I can sing up in my passaggio and maintain that belt mode, so I can belt them out. Okay, I need strength. So if you haven't warmed up, get warmed up. You want to do lots of buzzing, get your placement correct on these, get some good semi-occluded phonations going on, light mass, cry vocal mode. Get yourself into cry mode, out of speech mode, and into cry mode. If you're not sure how to warm up, check out my other video. You can watch a few minutes of that and get the idea. And then get ready, because we're going to hit the strength training today. That's all about building strength. Assuming you've watched the other video and you've warmed up, let's begin. All right. So typically my passaggio is right around F sharp 4, right there. That's the spot. That's the spot where I have difficulty figuring out the correct placement and format and all that to either, come from a bottom-up approach or a top-down approach, and it's right there in the middle. That's the vocal break for me. That's going to be the challenging part right there. And I'm going to go ahead and fail a couple times here so that you can see when I fail, what do I do to correct it? The idea is not to give a perfect phonation every time here during this workout. The idea here is to expose a weakness and work through it. So let's get started. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start right around G3. Right about there. And even though I just warmed up, I'm still going to do a couple track and releases just to make sure I've got the proper placement, and I'm using cry vocal mode, and I've got a nice light mass phonation going on. If you're too chesty, too throaty, you're going to have problems with this. It's going to make you choke and cough, and you're going to be squeezing and pushing, and you're going to quickly fatigue. So get a nice nasal consonant with the edging vowel. So now that I've buzzed up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a dampen and release onset at the bottom, and then an attack and release at the top. So I'm going to do melodic fifths. So I'm going to start off with that G to D, and I'm going to do a slow and controlled siren using the dampen release, the plosives, the B, 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 B. So that at the top, on the top down, I'm doing an attack and release. There's no tracking. It's just a straight into the A, A, A. So what that does is that's going to strengthen my glottal attacks. My vocal folds are slamming together into a nice tight compression. That builds strength, and that's what I need right now. Notice my embouchure. I got a horizontal embouchure going on here. Upper teeth exposed, jaw down, tongue is leveraged against the bottom teeth. And if I need a little extra help, a little extra twang or resonance, I'm going to dig it in even lower below the front teeth, underneath where the roots are. That gives you extra support and leverage. Try it out. It works. Okay, so I'm just going to walk it up. I'm going to modulate it a semitone at a time, all the way through the passaggio. Okay. B. If you're doing this right and you have a correct placement up here and you're getting that, if you're getting that semi-occluded phonation, the nice tight compression, you can sing these notes for a really long time and you won't run out of air and you won't get pushy and you won't get fatigued. It's a nice light mass phonation, but I'm anchoring all of that chest musculature in there. That's the B, B, that's the belting. But I still have a high placement with it, and that allows me to move that up into the higher registers. It's going to get tricky here coming up here pretty soon, so watch for the mistakes. Here we go. B, 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 B. Now, one thing I could be doing better here is I could get better posture. I'm a little bit hunched over here trying to sing into the mic, which is not giving me good appoggio. I need good support, good respiration, and that's key. So I'm going to move this mic up a little bit so I'm not bent hunched over it. Okay, so now I've got much better posture. It should help me out a little bit better. Get good diaphragm movements going on here. Okay, so here we go. Okay, nice and slow and controlled. Again, if I go really fast, I don't want to just go B-A. That won't expose all the trouble spots in the middle. That's why I'm going nice and slow. B, 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 B. I'm going to repeat that onset until it's nice and placed well. Again, it's all about the onset. If I don't get the onset, the beginning of the phonation right, then the rest of it is not going to be good. That beginning, the onset has to be good. So I'm going to practice getting just the right placement, and I'll know when it's right because it's going to be locked in there. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, that was weak. See what happened there? Is now it's dead right smack dab in the middle of my passaggio. Right there in the middle. We're going to redo this one because we're right here in the passaggio. So what I need to do is I need to figure out at what point am I blowing open here, and I'm either going to have to modify my vowel, leverage the tongue more, maybe I need to use the embouchure, maybe I need to lift up and pull back a little bit, maybe I'm pushing too much through it. This is one of these things you have to really get in there and figure out what's going on and work it out and develop the proper habit. So the trouble spot right there is that right there. I'm trying to go. So I'm gonna try to narrow that vowel into a I'm gonna even try to do like the snile, or kind of do a sneer and a smile. I'm still kind of shaky in there when I'm trying to bridge there. I have to kind of lighten up. I have to do a lift up, pull back, and let it round out there. As I develop my strength, I'll get better at it, and I won't have that little, that release, that glottal bleed. So that point there, in that middle there, it's blowing open, I'm pulling back, I'm rounding off to get around it. That's just something that's the training. That's something I need to work on. That's my weakness. So I'm going to continue to work it out. I'm going to try to modify that vowel, narrow it down, do the the a to the to pull that down a little bit, and make that smooth transition. Okay, these are tricky ones because it's right there in the passaggio, right there. So that was an F sharp at the bottom there. That note can go either way for me. You know, that's one of those things where F sharp, I can come in with a low head voice, or I can come in with a high chest voice. That's the F sharp for me, so I know that. You know, you get to know that. You'll get to know which notes, you know, work better for you in certain circumstances. The more you practice with these. Bad onset, bad release. I didn't have a good solid onset on that one. The placement wasn't high enough on that one. Okay, so there you have it. You get the idea. Just continue on through as high as you want to go with these, and then work your way back down. This is a melodic fifth exercise that's going to give you a lot of strength and coordination at the same time. All right. Option number 2. Okay, if you want a quick exercise just to build some strength, if you're having trouble bridging and connecting, what we can do is we can start, for guys, right around G3 again. And we'll just do one note at a time, but we'll try just the attack and release onset. Attack and release onset single notes, okay? We'll just A, 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 A. And then when you release, you want to be tuning it. Tune to form it. Get it so it sounds just right for you. Dampen the lyrics a little bit. Widen the embouchure. Anchor the tongue a little bit. Roll that resonance around a bit. Play around with it till you get the right sound that you like, that you're going for. That's right over my passaggio, so we can come in the head voice at this point. Get a little more chesty if you want. Add some of that M1 musculature in there. Get the placement and then add that M1 musculature in there. I mean, that's extreme. That's G sharp 5. So, I mean, that's a good place to stop for now. And give it a shot if you're ready. Make sure you warm up. Check out the video on vocal warm-ups and the beginner exercises first. And if you haven't yet, join the Vocalist Studio group on Facebook. Get the 4 pillars of singing. The link is below. And let's train. And let's become better singers together. Thanks for watching, guys. Please hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again.